What a great place to stop. All right, all right, all right. It goes from yeah. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Goof On. I'm your host, yeah. I'm Rich Giordano, and it is 11/12/25. That's November 12th, 2025. I hope you guys are ready for an interesting evening. We're going to take a thought into the A1 Atlas. What? The 3i Atlas. Who? You know. All over the world. I hope you guys are enjoying your week as it's hump day, Wednesday, Trump day. Oh, it rhymes with hump. I remember once because when I put the ads into Facebook, I go, Wednesday, I'll go, Tuesday is Foos Day or Sunday is Fun Day. And I go, Wednesday is Trump Day. And they're, I'm not going to that show. It's because I have hump day, you schmohawks. Oh, well, then I'll go. No, I won't go. You use the word tarumpa. You don't hear vetted singing for you. All right, tonight we're going to talk about what could the inside of 3i Atlas look like if it was a mothership. I know. Nobody else thinks of these things but me. This is why I'm great. No, it's true. Why don't everybody believe me? I know why. It's this reason right here, and I'm scared. It's this reason. Come on, everybody, sing it with me. You know where you are.
The propaganda is on every channel. They think we stupid like the truth is just too hard to handle. Put on your camo, it's a culture war and load the ammo. They want Antifa ruling everything like it's Seattle. And they want anyone who's fighting to be dead and canceled. They want rainbows in the classrooms and 15 different bathrooms and white guys that hate black dudes. They want war, they don't want peace. They want fentanyl in our streets. They want borders to be weak. I swear the devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. Cause the devil is...
I had people emailing me. Dude, do not play that song. You will lose all of your audience.
Is a Democrat, and we ain't with it, we ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different.
I already have. Judge. I got people emailing. I got 3 emails, like actual emails about that song. Yeah, and I think somebody said something in the chat. Jammer Travels said, don't play that song. That's all he says. He's funny, but, I can't help it. And I'm not going to stop. I can't. You guys don't, I don't. And if you can't handle it, then maybe GoofOn just isn't the channel for your UFO news and paranormal excitability. If you really want the truth, come back periodically, okay? All right. Once you listen to what the, Weaponized says and you're like, oh, that's good. And then you come over here and you find out it's not so good. Why? Because I explained why it's not so good. And then you're going to be like, oh, yeah, they never showed us anything. Lukatsky's just saying he looked inside of a UFO. We don't have any proof. We don't even know if he was there. So I don't care anymore. I'm going to do things my way. And that's that. I've catered to every person I could possibly think of out there. I don't like this song. Play that song. Do this intro. Do the outro. I try to make everybody happy. And it doesn't work. So I'm sticking to my guns. If you don't like the political values that I bring to the show regarding UFOs mixed in with the people on the other side of ufology, well, then you're not going to learn. No, you're going to learn something different here. You're not going to learn everything you want to know about. Actually, I take it back. What the hell am I talking about? I'm on top of everything. The news. If something happens, we talk about it, right? If Elizondo falls and trips, we talk about it. If Grush is going in a skiff, we talk about it. If it's Fox talking about it, we talk about it, right? I mean, what's getting by? Nothing. Nothing's getting by us. And what are we doing that's so bad? Speaking the truth? Bringing politics into ufology? You guys did that. That side of ufology did it in 2015. And I was doing it since 2004. And everybody's like, oh, you shouldn't do that. That's why it says I'm the pioneer. See what happens? I start feeling healthy. And I get back to being me. I've been so damn tired and sick for years. And I'm finally getting my voice back. I feel like I've soured. I feel like I've been gone, like I am reborn. Maybe a good thing, I don't know. Maybe a bad thing, I don't know. But I tell you what, guys, I make this offer to you. I will do my best to do a show every night, like we plan, and do what's right for ufology, not for me. If all I wanted was money and I'm here for money, why would I stay on this channel that hasn't moved 14,000 subscribers in 2 years, year and a half, whatever, it's almost 2. If it's about money, I would have started a new channel a long time ago in ufology, and I didn't. I believe we are still going to break through with GoofOn. It's just taken time. I don't know if we're shadow banned. I think we are. But I still see recommendations. People are telling me, I still get a recommendation for your show when it pops up. You know what? So does Rich Saves America. Anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out. David Wilcox just threw down a 20 spot on PayPal. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't say the dollar amount, but thank you very much. I'm trying to stop saying dollar amounts on the PayPal stuff. I don't know why. Unless it's something like phenomenal, like, 100, 250. I'll take anything and shout it out. I'm happy because you guys are, supporting the show and you're here. Thank you, David Wilcox, not Wilcock. Everybody, welcome to the show. Well, all right, let's do a quick intro. Who's this guy? Michigan UFOs and Paranoia. It's Wayne and Michelle. How you guys doing? I'm so happy you're here. Good to see you, bud. There she is, Jeanette, the angel of all things GoofOn and Rich Saves America. And Hellfire, the man who has the identical music tastes as me. It's never happened in life. It's amazing. If you guys want to help support GoofOn, you can do what David Wilcox, not Wilcox, just did with the PayPal, Cash App, I'm sorry, I'm regurgitating my lungs. Super chat, super sticker, all that stuff. All the links are in the show description. Help our activism towards conspiracy, UFOs, and all that lies. Huh? I tried too hard. What's up, Hellfire? Good to see you, man. Go to Hellfire's channel. He's got that video game channel. What were you playing? Harry Potter. My God. I don't know how you do it for 3 hours, dude. I'm like, I used to do it. But if I was to start playing a video game, you can't stop me. I would be gone. You guys wouldn't see me. That's why I don't play much anymore. I do Oculus miniature golf online on Oculus with Michael from Dark Hour Paranormal. It's unreal. We've been doing it for almost a year and a half. It's fun. Contrary 1. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Lee Argent's back. How you doing, Lee? Good to see you, Mr. A. Christopher V. How you doing, Christopher? Paradigm. What's up, Paradigmans? I got a Paradigmans. Yeah, I got a Nuke Jacks. What? I don't know. Steve, how you doing? Good to see everybody. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the show. Cindy Krause, welcome to the show. All right. Brian Yates, everybody. Brian Yates. Myra Page. That was weird. Welcome to the show. All right. If I didn't say your name, hey, UFO 91566. If I didn't say your name, welcome to the show, by the way, 91566. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. Rich Leadfoot, how you doing, man? Hey, everybody. Slowtran, I guess. How you doing? Good to see everybody. I don't know why I do accents throughout the show. You know, I noticed that like I do accents for some reason. I just break into an accent for no reason. I noticed that I'm weird. Yeah, well, that's why I'm here. I got a lot of problems. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Hey, support Truthology for ufology. All right. They know that. All right? They know. No.
They get celebrities to do they talking. They get mansions while they cram us all into apartments. Tell us it's cool to stay in school and then make you retarded. If you ain't liberal, then they treat you like you human garbage. If you speak up, then you a target. They want their voice through an amplifier. Violence and our flag on fire. No voter ID required. They want war, they don't want peace. They want defund the police. They want you surrounded by screens. The devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it. We ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil.
All right. You're gonna lose half of all of your audience if you keep doing that. I don't care. All right. Jokes are over now. Let's get back to work. So, what would it look like inside of 3i Atlas? You know, I put that thumbnail up. That was AI created through Gemini. I said, hey, just show me something for aliens inside a domed UFO with screens on the wall. I'm paraphrasing. And a 10-foot octopus in the center controlling stuff. And it did. And it made the thumbnail you saw. As a matter of fact, every thumbnail for the last 10 days or so have been AI created. Very excited about the learning the AI. Now they're giving us a free month of Gemini. I think it's professional, but it's $20 a month. But they give you so much for $20 a month. Maybe in the future you can make unbelievable videos. I want to try it for the free month. They do give you a month to try it. But if I get hooked on it, man, I'm going to be mad. And that's what they're hoping. So if anybody has tried the professional Gemini, let me know how that worked. You're going to have to email me because that's the best way. And I check my emails every day now, so you don't have to worry. My God. There's just so much to talk about. I'm going to play this short just to get you guys warmed up on space. 15 facts about space. I think it's interesting. That's why I'm playing it. I'm going to have to refresh that while it's up. Can we get rid of this now? Thank you, producer Rich. Let's go here. Pull that up there and go here, refresh. And what if I told you?
What if I told you space is closer than your nearest road trip? Stick around, 15 cosmic oddities in 120 seconds.
Say
Let's
word.
count down. 1. Space isn't far. The Kármán line is just 62 miles up. If roads went straight up, I could drive there in under an hour. 2. Time bends. Live near something supermassive, like a black hole, and I age slower than you. Gravitational time dilation is wild. 3. The sun hogs the mass. It's 99.86% of our solar system. Everything else is crumbs. 4. A day on Mercury? Longer than its year. Sunrise to sunrise is 176 Earth days. Its year is only 88. 5. Ton 618 is a monster. Over 66 billion suns in one black hole. It breaks our growth models. 6. Black holes evaporate. Hawking radiation means they lose mass and, given absurd time, vanish. 7. Neutron stars are dense. 1 teaspoon would weigh about Mount Everest, around 6 billion tons, on Earth. 8. The universe has a color. Average 200,000 galaxies and you get cosmic latte, a beigey white. 9. There might be a 9th planet. Odd Kuiper belt orbits hint at a hidden heavyweight way beyond Neptune. 10. Some galaxies skipped dark matter. NGC 1052 DF2 acts like it has almost none, and that breaks rules. 11. There's a Great Wall out there. The Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall spans 10 billion light-years. 12. Cosmic rays hit me right now. High-energy particles from...
What? Why? Wait, what is a wall? I don't get that. It expands 10 billion years?
billion light-years.
How could something be that big? Do you know how big that is, my guys? What are we doing on this little tiny blue dot? There's got to be something better, bigger. Every girl tells me.
12. Cosmic rays hit me right
Joking.
now.
Not every
High-energy
girl.
particles from space.
All right, every
Thankfully, Earth's atmosphere is a great shield. 13. Gamma ray bursts are nature's delete key.
Word.
A close one could strip our ozone and wreck life. Good news, they're rare. 14. We're on a collision course. The Milky Way will smack into Andromeda in 4 billion years, merging into Milkomeda.
That's not what I heard.
15. Maybe we're not alone, universally. Some theories suggest a multiverse, infinite universes with different rules. Space is closer, stranger, and bigger than I ever imagined. Which fact blew your mind?
That 10 billion light year wall blew my mind. Say word. You guys, are you interested in hearing what a whistleblower says? Matthew Brown. Is it Matthew Brown or Mike Brown? Matthew, I think. It's Matthew. Oh, yeah, Matt. That's right. Hold on. I want to do something here. I'm skipping through. Hold on, guys. What am I looking at? I can't. It's not what I thought it was. Let's just put it that way, my peeps. Oh, I feel like I have a big freaking booger hanging out. All right. You ready? I am looking for something. That's the delay you're seeing. I don't understand where my... Yeah, it did it again. All my stuff. Not all of it. I don't know what... Either I'm losing my mind or I'm very, very, very scary forgetful. And I don't think I'm to that point yet. See, hold on, let me see this, because I think this is the one I'm trying to show you. Let's see. This isn't it. This isn't it either. All right, I don't know where it went, but I have another video that I thought was kind of interesting, because we have been told there's 7 continents, right? Not 6, not 4, not 8, 7, right? And we were told there's the North and the South Pole, right? Well, what if some of those things were gone? Greenland. Like, what if it was just not on a map anymore? Stephen Greenstreet, from the New York Post, the guy who loves debunking Lou Eliganzo and the rest of this UFO world we live in. He made this 10-minute video about the world. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. These maps are just lying to us. I watched a few minutes and I thought it would be interesting to see. And maybe we can figure out why. I don't know. Pretty cool though.
The map of the world is a lie. You know that map that hung in your elementary school classroom? The same one you see now on Google Maps? Well, it's wrong. This is not what the world actually looks like. The size of a lot of these countries isn't real. Greenland, for example, looks massive, right? Huge. And it appears to be about the same size of Africa.
That's funny.
Nope. Africa is actually 14 times bigger.
Okay. Does anybody want to take a guess as to why this is happening? Anybody? I'll tell you my answer. I think it's because it's a map. And the places we don't visit or are on the edges of maps might be bigger for easier reading purposes. It has nothing to do with anything but, I think, making it easier for people to read. That's it. Let's see if that fits.
Than Greenland. What? Alaska. Huge, right? Nope. Mexico is actually bigger. And Europe...
But have you noticed the exaggerated countries or whatever are at the top of this map?
looks large and sprawling. But Europe, in reality, could fit entirely inside Africa. So the true size of the world's countries is not this. It's actually this. How and why did this happen? Well, I'm gonna dive in and try to make this make sense.
Okay, now I'm gonna do something new. Are you guys interested in seeing this or not? Put a 1 if you want to see this. Put a 2 if you want me to move on. I'm joking. You guys don't have a say. Shut off. We're gonna watch. I said earlier, never mind, that I'm going to do what I want. And then I just said, I'll give you guys the, oh, so 1-1. All right, let's see. Go ahead, put it in. I want to see what you guys want anyway. It looks like to move on. All right, we'll move on. Oh, well, we're moving on up. I'll move on. That's fine. I don't care. Whatever. Whatever. No? Should we keep moving? People are really going off on that Jim Lukatsky interview from last week. Still going off on that. James Fox is saying, UFO issue. seems to unite both political parties, thank God. Can't wait for this. No, it doesn't. It's not uniting shit. What, Rubio, Burchett, and Luna, and what's her name? What is her name? Gillibrand? So, I'll never bend the knee, David. Okay. Bruce Fenton today said, I've heard, this is unbelievable to me, guys. Why? Why is this happening? I heard that some shamans plan to call the sun. Plan to call down the sun if our tech gets too evil. Here's what I want. Give us a demonstration. Show us you mean business. It'll never happen. They don't have any power to do anything to move the sun unless everything's fake. Right? What if everything is fake? And some people found a way to pull the strings. Never mind. Nobody cares. This is the worst day I've ever seen in ufology. Really. This is horrible. There's nothing going on. I was doing some research earlier today for the show. And there is so little going on. It's the same stuff every day right now. Right? They're talking about the I can't even talk. 3-Eye Atlas. That's all everybody's talking about. And then new show. What is it? God, I can't think. I can't even. What is it? Cosmic Adventure? The goat. All right, let me show you. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not giving anything. I can't. There's a video with Lou Elizondo. And it's just 10 seconds of him acting weird. Somebody edited silly. And the grifting, Skinny Bob 2.0, posted, well, Jeremy Corbell, I know that you and George Knapp have played us all. Remember the so-called jellyfish UFO, which turned out to be a cluster of balloons for the Islamic holiday of Eid, and the so-called 29 Palms UFO, which turned out to be just flares, and the so-called etc., etc. Okay, it turned out to be just flares, and the so-called green pyramid spaceships, which turned out to be out-of-focus drones or stars or planes. It was bokeh. Remember bokeh? Remember that? All crap. This is what I'm saying. Oh. They don't give us anything good anymore. Nobody's giving us anything good. AI is ruining it all. Everybody's just waiting. AI. Atlas AI. Who is this? The age of disclosure. Who cares about that? Jason Sand says at no time when the astronauts were in space were they alone. Yeah, because NASA was talking to him, you yodel. There was a constant surveillance by UFOs. Astronaut Scott Carpenter, referring to a UFO he photographed while in orbit on May 24th, 1962. And NASA still has not released the photograph. Gee, I wonder why. Why? No, really. Why? Oh, because it might show something that we can't see. Something blurry? Something out of focus? Check this out. You've never heard this before because they don't want you to hear it, your mother's nipples. Because they don't want you to hear it. This is from December 1965, December 4. Listen to this. This is history, my peeps. This is history, and you forgot about it. So did I.
During my flight on Gemini 4 in 1965, I saw an object in space fairly close to our spacecraft that I could not identify. It looked to me like maybe the upper stage of another rocket. I tried to take some pictures of it, but unfortunately the pictures did not come out properly. We never were able to identify what it was, and all of our ground radar tracking data indicated that there shouldn't have been another object anywhere near us at the time.
Now, Brigadier General Jim McDivitt not only was a former astronaut, he also claims to have seen an unidentified flying object. First, welcome here. When was that, General?
It was during the flight of Gemini 4, Mario, in June of 1965.
Could you describe this UFO for us?
Yes, it was a white object. If it had been about that high, it would have been about that big around and had a long white tube sticking out of it.
Any idea what it was?
I tried to take some pictures, but because of the way the camera was set and the way the light was shining on the windshield, we never really got anything back except a couple beautiful sunspots on the window, nothing else.
Yet you still believe that it was a UFO that you saw on that flight in orbit?
Well, it was a UFO. That means unidentified flying object. Whether or not it was life from another planet, I don't really know.
General, let me lay it on the line. Are you saying, do you believe that life exists elsewhere in the universe?
Yes, Mario, I really do. I think it would be very naive and really super egotistical on our part to believe that we're the only form of life in all this vast, vast universe in which we live.
During my
Clear. 7, go ahead. I'm talking at 10 o'clock high. This is Houston. Say again, 7? I'm talking at 10 o'clock high. An object which is at the same place all the time that appears to be tumbling. Well, we've had it ever since yesterday. It just seems to be tagging along with us.
October 21st, 1995.
We have an unidentified flying object.
Oh, they're showing it again. Never mind. That was David Serrera. He's the guy who kept saying during the shuttle missions that, do you remember the tether incident when they were taking out a long satellite tether and it snapped and it was drifting off? It was like a 12-mile tether or 12-kilometer sized tether that separated off the shuttle, and then all these ice crystals were seen going with it. And he, and among other people, thought they were disc-shaped UFOs that were pulsing. And he came up with the most, in my opinion, is smart. I mean, very smart what he came up with, but a really ridiculous way of thinking these were UFOs. It was pretty wild. You guys have to go back in time. I'm not going to go over all that. It was crazy back then. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Excuse me. Excuse me. The devil is a what? Nothing. The devil is a man. What? Nothing. Do. In about a year, I'm going to have to do something drastic. You understand? Do you know I have a phone number for the channel? Yeah. I may use it to take your calls. Yeah. It's a Google number. And it's free. And I could give it out and you could call me during the show and I could put your phone right up to your speaker right up there. I'll put my speaker up to the microphone is what I'm trying to say. Giddy up. You know? That'd be fun to take your calls on a whim again. It's been 15 years since we did that. Yeah, that would be cool. I'd really enjoy that. We should do that. I'm going to test it and make sure that you guys can't get any private information, which I don't think you can, but I want to make sure it works. And I'd be very happy to try it on the live show with you guys. That'd be incredibly fun. Matter of fact, you know, we could try it now. I could give that number to somebody I know. Nah, we'll do it another time. We'll do it another time. It would be cool. All right. Let's get back to work. Now, like I'm saying, there's not a lot going on in the UFO field. But a lot of people are talking about what Joe Rogan did when he was saying he was abducted. A lot of people are talking about that. It's very interesting that he would even say something like that after all this time. He knew he was doing that show, Joe Rogan Questions Everything, and he called all ufologists losers and single old men who don't have a girlfriend. Bigfoot, he did that with the Bigfoot people. Anybody who's in Bigfoot, these guys they get together because they're losers. That's what he said. It made me not watch Joe Rogan for a good year or two. That made me mad of him to say that. Even though it's kind of true. These are the type of people that are out there because they're different. Something happened to them. That's not why they don't have a girlfriend. It's not why. It's so sad. Well, they have a defective personality. They believe in something. And then he contradicts himself. So Joe Rogan's on the shit list of people to trust. That's for sure. I wouldn't trust him ever again. What was I doing? Okay, yeah, I got this right here. I wonder if Avi Loeb, being a direct descendant of the Baal Shem Tov, you know that, right? The 18th century Jewish mystic. He's the guy who founded Hasidism. Wonder if it plays any sort of role in his beliefs surrounding UFOs, you know? Everywhere we turn in ufology, you find the occult. Do you remember in the old days? I remember TV so far back, and somebody just brought this up. The Thrilla the Gorilla. He says this, it's funny because I remember this, and I'm not a grandpa. He says, my grandpa told me that in the old days, TV channels would stop broadcasting around midnight. They'd play the national anthem and then go completely off air until morning. Is that real? Or is he messing with me? No, it's real. Usually after midnight, it could be 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Never 3 a.m. from when I was in Arizona. Never was. It's always around 1, 2 o'clock. And then the infomercial was born. About 10 years after that. After HBO came out Well, I think HBO, we had HBO and Showtime on a pirate box, right? My dad paid $200 and we had free HBO, and you had to turn the knob. It was a knob on a silver box and you tuned into it. It was it's like changing a channel. Don't know how it worked, but we had HBO and Showtime for about 6 years, and then we had to pay for it. It stopped working. Pretty wild stuff. And then, yeah, they used to play the national anthem, and then that's why in the movie Poltergeist in 1982, I believe, she puts her hands up to the screen that's all fuzz. Pretty cool. The white noise was born. Isn't that amazing how history plays a big role in reality in movies and in reality? Blows my mind. Police in Houston, Zolder, Belgium confirmed 2 unidentified drones were spotted Tuesday evening between Houston and Beringen, flying toward Paal, P-A-A-L. Notably, not toward the nearby Klein-Brogel Air Base. Officers visually confirmed both craft before they vanished. Police say it's hard to tell if it's evil doing or playing, but the incident adds to a growing list of unexplained drone incursions across Europe near sensitive military zones. Here is the evidence. This is awful. This is terrible. Here it is. There. You got a little bit of a jig-o-jag. I mean, it's a little blurry, you see. You got a little ghosting, double vision. Yeah. It's funny. You don't see that here or here. You see it here. Unless it's 2 drones stacked on top of each other or UFOs. You see, they called it UAP drones. Amazing. We're being so systematically conditioned to say UAP drone. You don't even know it. The devil is a what? Nothing. Democrat. How'd you say that? You made that. You played that. He what? I got it all wrong. It doesn't matter. Do you hold the door open for the person behind you, regardless of their age, sex, color, bank balance, or religion? I do. I do. I hold it for everyone except crippled people because they don't want our help. So, hold on. What do they say in here? I'm not watching that. We're not doing that. Wow. This is amazing. People just don't get it. Wow. Symptoms of abductions. Symptoms include black shadow humanoids standing over the bed and apparitions of dead children or adults. I can't believe somebody's asking this. Oh my God, it's Joe Merja. This guy's the biggest idiot in ufology. More gullible than a box of Cracker Jacks. That was awful. I don't even know what that means. He says, would you take a poltergeist vaccine? And I want to show you the image that this guy, who I think has a sick, disgusting mind, check it out. And I mean a bad, bad mind, like the worst. Look at this picture. What's this guy doing? First of all, he's looking at his pee-pee. This guy is looking down. Put a hand above the bed. I don't want to think this guy's yanking his noodle. And what the hell are these kids doing? Black eyes? No, black eyes, not black guys. What? Who are these people? This guy's looking at him. He's hovering over his bed like he wants to do something. And we've got children with no eyes and a UFO above the kids and the bed. I'm scared myself. Why is he looking at his pee-pee? Look up here. Look at the eyes. And this looks like Joe Merja. That's the scary thing. And he is on that side of ufology, my peeps. Yes. The devil is a Democrat. You play that. You say that. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's the guy. Joe, I used to call him Red Rum Merja. If he could, he would murder everybody in ufology that disagrees with him. He would. He would be one of those. All right, I'm going to play this because of the post. Listen to this from Total Disclosure Podcast, who I think I respect. If this information isn't turned over to younger people, it will be lost forever. I can assure you, says Dr. James Lakatsky. You gotta see. Here. We gotta play why. This is what he wants us to give to our children. This clip. Hold on. In 5, 4. I'm trying to make things exciting. Go.
We have a lot of different ideas.
Hold on. Let me go back. Boop.
Here, how long they've been here, what their agenda might be. We have a lot of different ideas. Does anybody know?
I don't know. I don't know. I probably couldn't answer if I did know. The fact is where you're getting so much information from me, and I've mentioned this to you before, because everyone I know in the UFO community, the experts, are getting up there in years. I'm getting up there and I'm in the middle of the pack. So unless this information is transferred over to younger people, it's going to be lost. Let me.
How old is Jim Lakatsky? 65, right? Right?
Assure you, just because things can reside in electronic form forever doesn't mean that they will. People can push the delete button very quickly. In fact, that's what I'm afraid may have happened to DIA with all of the OSAP documents. Whoa, what's this? This doesn't belong here. It did maybe a few years ago. Delete.
What the fudge, man? How old is he? It doesn't say. Here we go. 64. I knew it.
All
right. He's saying we need to get this information out. He's 7 years older than me. Damn. I'm going to look old in 7 years. I look old now, I guess. I don't want to die old. I want to die old. What? But I have this clip out. This is it, finally. So Rose Cuckold, the Farmingville UFO red orb over Long Island. Okay. This is from the Skywatch signal on X. Now, Rose interviews Jerry and John Tedesco about another sighting, this time over Farmingville, New York. Just before 8 p.m., a fiery red sphere appeared over a fireworks display moving north, silent, and self-propelled. And the craft, well, glowed red, orange, and it had a white core. Okay. So that's basically the way the camera is accepting it, and showed structured divisions on its underside, like raised panels. Oh, this has got to be good. The FBI reports later confirmed matching witness accounts from farther north in Burnt Hills following the same flight path. Let's take a listen to News Nation in about 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh no, 2, 1, 1, 0. Engage.
Yes, this was in the, I think it was the south.
Look at this.
Towards the southwestern sky. We were looking at
I don't think it's out of focus either.
It's towards the
So-
Farmingville area of Long Island.
Hey, Andy Callahan Radio.
It was probably close to 8 o'clock at night.
Thank you for being a member
she saw
for 2
a
years.
light that at first she thought it was a firework.
Oh, by the way, Fonzie dated a Pinky Tuscadero. Just so you know. Tuscadero, for those wanting to know about Fonzie dating. It's Pinky Tuscadero and the Tuscadero sisters. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Thank you, Slowcron. And thank you, people, for becoming members or staying members. 26 months. Kelly Lewis, the EW, is here. Still here. And the Andy Callahan Radio celebrates 2 years. We got a couple of members here throwing it down in the Tuscadero reality. Here we go back to this in 3, 2, go.
But then the light was heading towards it,
Thank you,
coming in our
people.
direction. And she tapped me on the shoulder and she says, "Does that look weird?" So I looked at it, says, it's probably a plane. I waited until it got a little closer. Didn't notice any navigation lights. Noticed it was a very red, fiery red. As it got closer, we took our cameras out. Both I took out my cell phone. I have a good camera system on the cell phone. My wife took out her digital camera, and we both filmed it as it went more over towards the zenith, but off to the right of us.
So I'm trying to think, what is red and smells like Miss Piggy? No. What is red that's an orb that can move like this? There's only a few things. It would have to be some sort of firework display or a real UAP, what do they call them? Foo Fighter, Fast Walker maybe even. Fast Walkers are usually up in space, yeah?
We were parked.
And so this is over land in Farmingville, New York?
Yeah.
Yes, this was over land. And
now, just to devil's advocate, I think you actually acknowledged in the report that you wrote to me, you acknowledged very candidly that there was a fireworks display at Farmingville, New York.
Yes.
Could this have been fireworks or a
Good
Chinese
question.
lantern?
No, this was self-propelled.
How do you know? How do you know?
It was, the lighting on it was as bright as probably brighter than an airliner. An airliner, you have 600-watt lights on it.
You know what I don't like about this video so far? They didn't give us a wide view to give us some sort of... what am I looking for, man? I'm having a brain freeze. Yeah, I want to see how big it looks from a distance.
This is probably brighter than 600 watts, but the light, the light didn't hurt your eyes. But it was
it is cool,
bright red object with an orange interior. The center of it was more white. As it went overhead, I saw what looked like borders or divisions on the bottom of it, which I couldn't quite make out.
You described some kind of structure underneath.
Yes.
Okay, I just noticed it is not in focus 100%. I just saw it go into focus and go back out. That's why there's issues. Yeah. Damn it. I thought it was as good a... Well, let's take a look.
Bottom of it.
You'll see it. See, when you tap your camera accidentally, believe it or not, you may knock it into perfect view for a second and then it goes back. I don't know. That's what I see in my camera and other cameras. Watch.
You described some kind of
Right
structure
there.
underneath.
Right there. And then it looks
Yes.
clear for
It
just
looked like it
an
was
eighth of a second.
a divided structure. Probably some parts more.
He's saying this is a divided structure? It must be different in person under the naked eye.
Raised. So
any noise?
No noise.
No noise at all. It's completely quiet.
How high was it off the ground? Would you have expected to
1,000
have heard it
feet.
if it was propellers or a turbine?
I estimated it to be between 500 to 1,000 feet off the ground.
I didn't even hear this. How did I know?
Heard it if it was props.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And this was probably about the size of probably a small car, the size of a car.
Was it cylindrical?
It had an oval shape to it when it went.
Was it cylindrical, man? Did you hear how she said that? Very deep, man. Look at her, look at her, look at her. She looks so cool. I'm in love with him. Who is she?
Probably
Watch.
a small car, the size of a car.
Was it cylindrical?
I exaggerated a little bit. But I like the hand movement.
Was it cylindrical?
Was it cylindrical, man? Speak, brother, speak. That's how I feel like they're all sitting so close together. I can't get you in the frame. Can you guys squeeze together? We're going to be on top of each other. That's okay. It's only for a few minutes. But he smells. Stop touching me.
It had an oval shape to it when it went over. But as it passed us, it assumed a round, very...
I know. Let's listen to what he said. He said it had an oval shape as it went over. But as it passed him, it turned more round.
To it when it went over. But as it passed us, it assumed a round, very...
It's called perspective. Can you believe these guys? They don't... It's because like 98 to 99.99% of people don't stare at the sky and wait like we do. Imagine staying outside for 10, 12, 14 hours a day like I did and just staring at the sky nonstop with sunglasses on, of course. Special ones. Yeah, polarized. Maui gyms.
This was probably about the size of probably a small car, the size of a car.
Was it cylindrical?
It had an oval shape to it when it went over.
Was it cylindrical, man? Was it like a car, man?
But as it passed us, it assumed a round, very spherical shape.
Wow, man, far
and
out.
In the videos and in the photographs, I mean, if you look at those, you can see that it was emitting some kind of vapor, trailing vapor as opposite the direction it was headed. It was headed north towards another fireworks display. It made a slight turn to the right, and then we lost sight of it. And then the interesting thing is, the same thing repeated again with another object, or the same object taking the same path just minutes later.
So what was it?
Hold on a sec. What was that?
Display. It made a slight turn to the right, and then we lost sight of it. And
funny. Where's the video that shows it turning? God, I would love to see that.
And
he doesn't have it.
We lost sight of it. Vapor as opposite the direction it was headed. It was headed north towards another fireworks display. It made a slight turn to the right, and then we lost sight of it. And then the interesting thing is, the same thing repeated again with another object, or the same object taking the same path.
Do you know I have that exact same thing on video, and I'm going to show you. It's in the video I have called City in the Sky. And it was the lights of a craft that I believe is part of... I'm not going to show you. I don't want to get it. Anyway, because it goes to... He said it went towards fireworks displays. Makes me think this was a drone, even though he didn't hear anything, but I don't know. It's a good one. A little out of focus, but it's a good one. It's not bad. Yeah. I mean, every 4th of July, there's always something weird mixed in with the fireworks displays, it seems, So, yeah, I don't know. Really wild stuff going on in this world. If you're a student of ufology, John Majeworski is giving a big, massive hint for you. You ready? He who does not know the sulfur knows nothing and can accomplish nothing, neither of medicine nor of philosophy nor of the secrets of nature. And that was by Paracelsus. Paracelsus? What the frig is going on? What does that mean? If you are a student of ufology, here is a massive hint, he says. He, meaning us, who does not know the sulfur, knows nothing and can accomplish nothing, neither of medicine, nor of philosophy, nor of the secrets of nature. So yesterday, astronomers detected a radio signal, I was told. Wait a second. The signal was received on October 24 using the South African Mir. We've already done this. Why are they acting like it's nude? Oh my God. I am so done. Dr. James Lakatsky tells Jeremy Corbell he cannot discuss whether he was involved with and read into a legacy UFO program before OSAP. Why? I can't speak about that, Lakatsky says. Why? Because Jeremy might ask a follow-up. What was the name of it? Oh, God forbid Lakatsky has to be a man and not tell secrets. He's not going to tell anybody. What a weird paranoia. Really is. No, it really is. What else is going on? China secretly bought a trailer park in Missouri. Did you hear that? It shares a fence with the U.S. nuclear bomber fleet. Why are we selling this land to anybody? That was weird. They hid it behind multiple shell companies to pull it off. Okay. Now that tells me right there, China is playing the long game. They've been buying up all of the land around military bases. All of it. If you ever do any research into what land is bought by who around military bases, 90% is by China. People from China, people with power from China. It's scary. They're going to take over this country someday. They're going to screw it from the inside. My God, I am really going to be glad when I'm gone because that's when it's going to happen. 20 years, this place will be a shithole. Something bad's happened. Something bad started. And it started when Charlie Kirk was taken out. That was the shot across the bow. We're living in scary times. Okay, I'll calm down. And what about these old head UFO insiders? They act like we should crave the secrets they're sitting on. I mean, we don't need them, do we? I mean, I don't care what some guy claims he studied in some top secret program if he doesn't have the guts to say it publicly. Who cares? Uh, fun. What a fun. What? Oh, wow. I remember this. Let me show you this. This guy's 65 years old. And is it up? Yeah, there it is. It's John McDonald from Dysart. Yeah, he's convinced he saw a spaceship above him and said it was only around 50 to 70 yards away from him. Look at the size of this thing. Open up. Oh, it's not opening all the way. I remember this. They showed this in every program. That's a UFO program. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Sorry, ladies. There you go. Wow. I remember that. Boop. All right, bring him home. I remember that. I remember now. I remember how it started. But I can't remember yesterday. Yesterday. What group is that from? You don't even have to tell me the song, just the group, and I'll be impressed. Calling Duck. Oh, I can't remember his name. Forget it. Check this out. I'm gonna pull this up. This is good. This is good. Oh my God, I can't believe it. This is what I was looking for earlier, and I gave up on it. Here it is. Listen to this. This excites me, what we're going to listen to. Very much so. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Who's this by? This guy. Whoever this guy is. I don't remember the name of the YouTube channel. It doesn't show. Go.
To Leto Files. I'm Chris Leto. And today
Oh, yeah, Chris Leto.
Andy
Leto.
from That UFO
He said his name wrong.
podcast. We just got back from the Seoul Symposium in Lago Maggiore. That
What?
was
This
where
is
some of the
old.
world's top researchers,
No, it's
scientists,
new.
and experiencers all came together to talk about UAPs, consciousness, and really the future of the field and disclosure. I thought it was an incredible few days. It was packed with high-level discussions. We had some new data and a lot of behind-the-scenes moments that I think you won't hear anywhere
cool.
else. So today,
All
we're going to
right.
break it all down. Thanks,
Yes,
Andy, for
Queen's
being
right.
here.
Thank you for having me, Chris.
Operation
Pleasure to be on.
Migraine.
Excellent. And so I brought your book, your new book, Atlas of Unidentified Flying Objects,
Good job,
all the way
Metalhead.
to Italy to have you sign it. And then I saw you the first day, and then I just never saw you again. I heard you make some questions, but where were you that whole time?
Mate, it was incredibly busy for everyone being in one hotel and one bar area mainly. It was a big hotel. I didn't even realize until the third day that it had a tunnel system underneath the hotel which connected. Did you know this?
No, I never even knew that. No.
The hotel along the street, couple of 100 yards, is connected to the hotel, and they have a tunnel system.
Whoa.
And that's what connected. You know, when we go up along the big long corridor between the atrium and the lunch
Where is
hall and
this?
stuff,
Yeah.
you could go down a set of stairs and walk basically
That's
under the
right.
street to the next hotel. So yeah,
Wait. Where is this? Because I was in a hotel like this, the Broadmoor, in is it Utah or Denver? Well, wherever they have our defense system, that mountain.
mate, it was.
And they had a secret door, 2 doors they showed us that were by a ballroom. And it went to the 10-foot thick steel door that took you down to the bomb shelter.
It was incredibly busy for everyone being in one hotel and one bar area mainly.
Cheyenne Mountain. Thank you
It was a
very
big hotel.
much. Yep,
I didn't
that's
even
it.
realize until the third day that it had.
I played golf right next to it. Look at this, the Grand Hotel Dino or Dino. What a wild place.
A tunnel system underneath the hotel which connected. Did you know this?
Thanks,
No,
guys.
I never even knew
No.
that. No.
The hotel along the street,
War Games.
couple of 100
I love
yards,
that
is
movie.
connected to the hotel.
And we play a game. What was the password? Was it Jacob, Jason, Joshua, or Jenny? I'll let you guys. Oh, you're going to cheat. I'll tell you. It was Joshua, the name of his dead son. That's how they stopped it all. Shall we play a game? Oh, man. Matthew Broderick was great in that movie with Shally. No, what was the girl? That wasn't Ali Sheedy, was it? No. She was in a lot of movies, too, back in the early 80s. I saw that movie in the theater. It was so good.
Hotel, and they have a tunnel system.
Thanks
and
for the
that's what
memories.
connected, when we go along the big long corridor between the atrium and the lunch hall and stuff, you could go down a set of stairs and walk basically under the street to the next hotel. So yeah, it was huge. And it was like you say, I saw you the first night you came over and said hi. And then it was really easy with the crowds of people to then not see someone for days. And unfortunately, I had to leave early on the Monday morning. So there was a few people that I meant to catch up with before I left, and I didn't get the chance. But yeah, it was incredibly busy, very rewarding. I think
Dorothy.
I personally got a lot from it.
That's right.
And I know people are really keen to hear.
And also, what's the name of that other movie with the kids? That something Ghost Mountain, Sky Mountain, Cheyenne Mountain, I think it was.
What actually attending these events is like, because that was my first real proper UFO conference, if you want to call it that. I've not been to Contact in the Desert, Awakening, all that kind of stuff. I've been to one or two local.
I don't care about this anymore for some reason. This guy bored the health out of me. Let me pull this up because I want to make sure I do my job. It wouldn't be fair if I was a slob. Dun, 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 dun. Made no sense. No sense. Well, these UFOs will trip you the F out, according to two of the most popular UFO hunters in the nation, the world. Have you guys ever heard of third phase of the moon? Third phase of moon, yeah. Yeah, look at this video I found of these guys. They seem okay. Kind of, I don't know, maybe too professional if you ask me. Welcome back, I guess.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. You've got the Cousins brothers, and we've got...
Wait. It's the same guy. Why is he wearing two? Why is he doing two? Oh, they're twins. Oh, I didn't know.
Exciting UFO videos for you tonight.
Look at this shit.
Wait, what happened to that edit? Who did? I'm going to guess Brent did this edit.
For you tonight.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, that's called Debris.
What the fuck?
And it was from that guy, Jew Break It, Jew Bought It.
I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life, boy.
What TV show's that from? Jew Break It, Jew Bought It.
Bro, that ain't no normal shit. Fuck no.
Space junk. Jew Break It, Jew Bought It.
Bro, they blinking.
All right, if you were on location, on the ground, and you saw this, we've seen something similar in Hawaii, some Chinese satellite blowing up and dematerializing in the air, something like this. But right now, we don't have any official...
Oh, God. You know it's not UFOs. Stop it. Look at how long they go on about this. It's space debris, for cripe's sakins. Oh, my God. 15 minutes on these things. What are they doing?
That's something breaking us back.
You know what? They're kind of cool to look at anyway. These are all my songs.
Gary, what is that now? Hold on.
Well, their songs that I used. Well, I stole. Well, they let me. Oh, wow. Well, that's kind of cool. It's all space debris, so no UFOs.
It's like one big light.
But it's very cool.
Like a tail. What is that?
Right, Brett, what's your thoughts on this? Some people might say this is just maybe an Elon Musk rocket, but we're trying to match up the dates, see if there's any launches, but according to some of the eyewitnesses, they say that this isn't a SpaceX launch, and they're stunned on what we're looking at here. Yeah, it's interesting. These events are always happening. SpaceX is launching almost every day, I'd almost say. So there's a lot of activity, especially out of Florida and Cape Canaveral. They're launching it. So I'm kind of leaning towards this as being more of a SpaceX launch, but there's some, it's strange. It doesn't quite look like one, because I've seen them quite a few times here in LA too as well. They happen quite often out of Vandenberg. But again, we're looking at an event, and if you see,
what the hell is that? It's dropping shit out of it.
That is so cool to see from that angle, isn't
Everyone's
it?
asking on Facebook what it is. It's not an air show or anything. That's what somebody thought.
Why don't they just pull over for a second?
What the hell that is? Look.
That's cool as hell. Yeah, it's military training probably, right?
The aliens are landing and we're going to be in Maryland and miss it.
That's right. That's exactly right. Moody Mongol, everybody. Moody Mongol. Multiple countries are launching and have been for a time. Both sides in this, and the public not being told. Can you say weaponizing space? Oh, yeah. Way to go, Moody Mongol.
It's behind the
Get out.
trees, trying to keep it going darting.
Alien space debris,
And there are
yep.
those things in the skies that just sit there. They're like stuck.
okay, yeah, this is, I don't think it's celestial. Some people are saying that this is, again, maybe debris coming out of space, another UFO blown out, but I don't know. I see these trails coming off of it, and it screams almost pyrotechs to me. What do you think, Brent?
Yeah.
Hard telling. It could be maybe a drone with a bunch of pyrotechs all kicking it off, and you can see it kind of making these wide banks as these flares are kind of kicking off of this. Free on Tubi. We spent years working on these documentaries, and we're happy to bring them to you for free right now. The link is in the description. You could watch Battle for Disclosure. You could watch UFO Endgame. You could watch our latest documentary, Asymmetric Disclosure, and you could watch even Nexus to Disclosure, all available for free. We're going to be putting it in the description below, so make sure you catch up on your disclosure. These documentaries are ahead of the curve. And let me tell you, people are working on some of their own documentaries for 4 years, and by the time they get it out, it's old news. All of our videos are basically right up to date of what's going on in DC with regards to disclosure and where.
Guys, I've seen them make a movie, a documentary in 10 days. 10. And the movie, it made a lot of money. It's life-changing money for everybody here, you know? It was very motivating for me at that time to see these guys put such an effort in. And they do it all on a laptop. All on a laptop.
Where you at today with it? Because, a lot of people are demanding disclosure. I don't think the government's going to give it to us, right, Brent? I'm not holding my breath, guys. Yeah, definitely not. It's going to be the people that get it out, somebody that has that smoking gun evidence or the material, and once it's done, then the cat's out of the bag.
The bag.
Let's just get it done. We all need disclosure, guys. That's right. And guys, if you've captured anything amazing out there, send it to us right here at Third Phase Moon. My email is in the description, our contact. So upload your video to any social media. We've got TikTok, we've got Instagram, we've got X. All of that information is below, but just upload it to any of those social media platforms. Copy paste that link to my email, send it to us, and we'll take a look at your UFO video. And if it's good enough, we'll share it right here at Third Phase Moon. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. Be safe out there. This is Blake Cousins, along with my brother Brent. Everybody, be safe. We'll see you next time.
Bro, that ain't no normal shit. Oh, no. Bro, they blanking.
Cool to watch, you know, even though it's just space debris. It's kind of cool. Look at this stuff, man. I have some drone footage that is unbelievable. I can't wait to get it out. I've got so much work to do. Let me see if I have it here for you. It's worth a look if I can pull it out. Pull it out. Oh, maybe I do have it right here. Hold on. No, I don't have it. It's okay.
Asymmetric Disclosure. The link is below. Go watch it right now. Here's the trailer for Asymmetric Disclosure. Watch this.
Asymmetric Disclosure?
You're either on the side of the law or you're not.
Same
The
word.
only way you're going to get to it is somebody at that executive level that says enough is enough. Cut the money off. Bring these people in. Let's go. This is not to be talked about any further. And if you do, something can happen.
Oh, I don't have it. Damn it.
All we need is one to be accurate. And this whole concept of UFO crash retrieval non-existing completely falls apart.
Everybody wants to be in there. Can you give any kind of sneak peek of what that's like?
That organization has had the ability since the 60s to hit a button and simulate an alien attack on the planet using these technologies.
Serious questions tonight amid a growing number of drone sightings.
How do you set up
It's a good movie,
a
actually.
believable false flag, an operation
really
that
is.
looks
It's a
like it's
good movie.
alien when it isn't?
Can we talk?
So when it happens...
Hey, you want to talk, Myra? Should I give the phone number out and see if it works? That'd be cool if we can get that working right now. You guys want to help support the system of truthology for ufology? All the links are in the show description. You know what to do. Oh, by the way, so I was thinking, what is the most likely way a significant disclosure, alien UFO disclosure, would happen? How do you think? And I keep thinking, what is the best way for alien disclosure to happen? Through a phasing in and out, or, like controlled and destigmatized release of information? That can't happen. Everything's going to be stigmatized. Well, if you could destigmatize the release of information, but have it punctuated by official reports and whistleblower testimonies with evidence, that's the most likely. Now, the most likely scenario, ranging from controlled to catastrophic, well, the most likely scenario is controlled and phased disclosure, if you haven't heard. And this is the path the government appears to be on, using the new terminology UAP instead of UFO. But you got to start with the official government body as a whole. Information would be managed. It would be released through an official multi-agency office like the Pentagon's All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office. Yeah, we go through Arrow. That's what we'll do. And then the next is the destigmatization and standardization. You like that? Sounds right. The destigmatization and the standardization. And that process would continue to focus on removing the stigma, for military and civilian personnel to get, so they can report their UFO sightings. And this is crucial for collecting consistent, high quality data, not just stuff you can easily look at and say, I think I know what that is. Let's talk. The third is scientific and technical focus. Now, initial public disclosures would frame the issue as a national security and aerospace safety problem, but then you'd be emphasizing the need for better data collection, multiple sensors, radar, etc. and scientific analysis rather than immediately confirming extraterrestrial origin that James Fox does, that Corbell does, Knapp does. UFO Jesus? Now, here's one of the ways we've been trying to do it with congressional pressure and whistleblowers, you know? And those key moments would be driven by pressure from legislative bodies like the Congress and authenticated testimonies from well-vetted, high-ranking military or intelligence whistleblowers like the 2023 hearings. Why can't we go back to 2001 when Greer had all of those people? Let's bring that back up and relive it every single year. Now, the 2023 testimonies would be presented as facts discovered. Facts discovered by internal watchdogs, not as an admission by the government, creating a layer of plausible deniability about a decades-long cover-up. And then you have what I've always said, incremental document release, but also video. Classified documents would be declassified and released slowly over time. We're not even getting that. We're not getting that. If we are getting anything, it's one page at a time. We're not getting enough. Maybe that's it. Maybe we've seen it all. It's all out there. Maybe we need to follow the model of the JFK Records Act, which creates an independent review board to manage that process. But the key takeaway to all this is the government maintains control over the narrative, pacing the information release to prevent societal shock and to frame the issue in terms of national security and scientific inquiry and discovery and whatever. Yeah. So that would be the most likely scenario where it would be controlled and it would be phased disclosure where they bring in stuff little by little. We have seen that, but not to the level that and consistent frequency I think we need to keep the public apprised as to what's going on every day, every month, every week. And they don't do that. All the information is given to us so far and few between that we forget what they said last. Now, the accidental, or as everybody on that side of ufology loves to say, catastrophic disclosure or the catastrophic scenario. This scenario, I like to. It involves a loss of control by the authorities, making the revelation sudden and potentially chaotic. It's like a Band-Aid. You rip it right off. Hold on. I'm hearing messages come in. It sounded like, nope, it's not. I thought it was PayPal. I wanted to say thank you. If somebody can send another 20 to PayPal, that would be just perfect. I'm just saying. Christmas is right around the corner. All right, number 2 is that catastrophic disclosure. Now, publicly unambiguous event is what it will be. The most dramatic, though perhaps less likely. The less likely way that disclosure is going to happen. It would be like Arrival or the movie Signs, where they come in and strategically hover over the big cities. It's an undeniable event. You could even say a crash in a populated area, UFO or non-human technology, craft malfunctions, crashes in New York, let's say, leaving behind physical evidence that's impossible to contain and deny. And civilians, people will have their cameras, they'd capture the whole thing from every angle. And No response could be denied. Yeah, public appearance or contact an intelligent non-human entity. Or their vehicle makes an extended, undeniable, and universally witnessed appearance over a major city. Phoenix, we've seen the Phoenix lights, but those weren't UFOs, sorry. At 8:15 to 8:30, that was a real UFO flying around, but the one at 10 o'clock now. The other way, a catastrophic disclosure could also be a mass whistleblower leak. This is what I think Corbell was talking about. Everybody. Isn't that kind of what Greer did with his 400 and then wound up having 40 on the stage, right? That to me was so amazing. And then 9/11 happened just a few days later. And nobody remembered what happened to Greer. But a mass whistleblower leak, a massive data dump, similar to like WikiLeaks, and they would release unredacted, conclusive evidence, photos, videos, you name it, technical schematics, physical evidence. Yeah, and from multiple classified programs simultaneously. And then it would be overwhelming, the government's ability to refute it. There's nothing they could do. It's all over. And that key takeaway would be disclosure is forced upon the government by an undeniable physical event or uncontrollable massive information leak. Undeniable. Catastrophic? No. Doable? Yeah. Probable? I think so. They're saying no, but I think they're saying that to not get people excited. I don't know. Well, anyway. And then the third is the international scientific scenario. And this scenario removes the initial discovery from one single nation's classified programs. Yeah, the international collaboration where multiple nations, militaries, or intelligence agencies simultaneously collect irrefutable evidence that is too significant to ignore, forcing a coordinated multilateral disclosure. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. Well, then you have the scientific discovery. A non-military, non-governmental scientific project like a next generation telescope or an advanced deep space probe detects or photographs irrefutable evidence of a technological alien artifact in space, or even an unambiguous repeating an intelligent radio signal. Since this discovery would be public and verifiable by the international scientific community, it would be almost impossible for any single government to suppress or classify it. That's what we need. And the current movement, marked by U.S. congressional hearings and the establishment of AARO, points strongly towards the controlled and phased disclosure as the most likely pathway for the foreseeable future. I want catastrophic disclosure, and I want it now. I want it yesterday. God, I have a poll in the chat room, ladies, and I'm going to end it now. And it says, tapping on the live chat allows you to see every single comment in the chat room. Huh? Where's the poll? I didn't put one up. Well, I'll be an uncle's munkle. That's funny. All right, I'm sorry. I thought I did the right thing again. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, here it is. What do you think is going on inside of 3i Atlas? 21%, an AI alien drone scanning for life at 21%. Is a crew of space misfits at 24%. And at 55%, just rocks, no tech. 62 votes. All right, we're getting back up to 100. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I know I didn't really go over what was the inside of Three Eye Atlas other than in the beginning of the show, but in my opinion, I just think it's a strange gaseous rock with an undetectable amount of undetectable gases and liquids that we just can't see or are unfamiliar with, or it's really compressed to the point we don't understand how these things are propelling 3i in the way it is. There's a lot of things that it could be, and it's all natural. I don't see anything mechanical going on, although how would I know? How would any of us know? Now, we heard of this thing splitting in two and one part disappearing. Oh no, now it's back. And then we heard of the tail going in reverse. Why is the tail facing the sun? It should be that way. Right? Oh no, it's making a little of it. It's turning a little. Everything you can imagine happened with 3i. Is it just wild imaginations? Is it crazy science? Or is it really an alien spacecraft monitoring what we're doing, what we're saying about it, and having fun with us? Or the whole thing isn't real at all, and Avi Loeb is an alien. That's just beautiful. Because he is. Has to be. I don't know I don't know everything or anything about 3i. I know what you know. And according to everything we know, Avi Loeb is the only guy who came out and said it's possible alien. Some sort of technology. He did it with Oumuamua. And I said this the other day. I say it every time we talk about this. Avi Loeb just wants to be the first. And if he's wrong, he'll say, I was really thinking it could be. Now, I know it sounds crazy. I know what you're thinking. But as a scientist, you must obtain every scenario. And one of the things was alien. Hey, if I was right, hey, forget about it. I'd be a hero. And that's what he was hoping on. Not today. Not ever. Thank you very much for watching Goof On tonight. I will see you mañana. Tomorrow is Thursday. And I'll be uploading a video from Rich Saves America. It is a fun video. It's really fun, actually. So I hope you enjoy it tomorrow. And then I've got a couple of things for the members coming up this weekend for Goof On and for Rich Save. So I've got so much work to do. I'm excited, though. It's really fun to be healthy again. And I want to thank everybody who was giving me all the prayers and everything over these last several years. I don't know if it's over, but, I'm now 6 weeks without a puke, like a real sick session. I puked once and it was just a one-off. And I knew it was. I felt fine after I threw up, but yeah, I want to thank everybody who was there for me when I needed you to be, and all the well wishes and everything else. I got to tell you, if you have an enemy and you'd like them to suffer, call me. I'll tell you what happened to me again, so you could wish it upon them. This is something you would give to an enemy, because you don't die. You just wish you did. Thank you, moderators, super chatters, newcomers, and veterans. Thank you for making tonight's show fun. In that chat room, you guys did a great job. And thanks again for hanging out. And remember, what do we always say over? What do we say? No, that's the other show, The Rights. Because everybody's doing this all day. if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. Around a little bit. There's a lot going on out there. Are we done? All right. Yes, we've got the song queued up. We're on the outro in 3. We'll see you guys. Alien bless. Go. I said go.
Metal horns race to the stars. Spaceships parked next to our cars. Riches laughing a rebel king. The cosmos chances we all say. They travel light years for the sound. Bass drum shake the alien ground. That goof on we rock, we roar, we roll. Head banging hard like we sold our soul. They've come to Earth to join the band. That goof on we rock, united we Galactic rips tear through the air. Leather jackets, cosmic flare. Their green hands shred the strats so tight. We melt faces all through the night. Yow!